Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm one of my partners, which is Honda Wing Motor here in Lisbon, and I'm gonna bring for you this scooter here. Basically it's the new SH125. I'm gonna stay with it for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Saturday, Sunday and Monday, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it. It's a scooter for the city, for everyday commute. 125, new model, a little bit improvement over the older model, and the specs I will talk to you later. I'm just giving you a walk around, and we're gonna find a nice place, talk about the scooter, and I'll see you in a while. Okay guys, here we are on board of the SH125 model 2020, and it's a nice scooter. Okay, I like it that it's a tall scooter with a 16 wheel, 16 rim, which gives you more comfort. The suspensions are really good. I've been trying the suspensions on worse roads than this. This one is a quite nice road, and the feeling, it's really nice. I like that it's not that hard, and you can do a nice commute to work every day with this motorcycle without any problems. Things I can talk to you: the mirrors, they have good visibility, around 60 to 70%. They have the shape that I want, and they don't shake very much. Here on the handlebar we have the levers here. None of them has adjustments, which is the front brake and the rear brake. And here we have the high beams, low beams, we have a horn, we have the blinkers left and right, which blinks on different sides, and we have info A and info B, which simply changes information on the panel on the top or the panel on the bottom. Here is the start stop of the motorcycle, and here is the ignition of the motorcycle. This is a scooter, so if you want to start the motorcycle, you have to turn the motorcycle on, press one of the brakes and press this button, in case you don't know how it works. Here the clock, it's very complete. You have all the information. You have the ABS, you have the traction control. Yes, this scooter comes with traction control. On this info on the top, you have a clock, you have the speed, you have battery voltage, you have the instant consumptions, you have the fuel level, and you can change, for instance, for the total kilometers and the range. I think that's the only things that you have. Okay, on this info button, info clock on the bottom, you have trip B, you have HSTC, which is the traction control for the scooters, and you have trip A, and basically this is the information you have. You can disconnect the traction control if you want. That little A there, it means that the start and stop is active. Basically start and stop, it's when you stop the scooter on a sign or anywhere, it automatically shuts down, and once you give it some throttle, it automatically reconnects the engine, and you can continue on your way. Another thing's important, we have down here we have a hook where you can put your bags and things. Underneath the hook we have the fuel cap, which is here, which I'll show you later how it's open. And underneath my feet, it's where they have the new fuel tank. It's a 7-liter fuel tank, and they say you can do around 43 kilometers with this motorcycle, or it's around 2.1 liters every 100 kilometers. The things that change or didn't change on the motorcycle, I will talk to you while we are stopped on the specs, and I will tell you what is improved or not. Everything is improved, but that's what we'll wait until we get there. The brakes, I will not do any braking test here, but they are good. Like I said this in the Portuguese review, I forgot to press record while I was riding the motorcycle and doing the brake tests, but here it's a fast highway, I'm not going to do that kind of tests. The comfort, it's excellent. For a tall wheel, wow, I'm very impressed with the comfort. I like the seat, it's comfortable enough, but for me and for people which have large bone structure, I do feel that is missing more seat, okay? It's good, but it could be better. Leg position, I only have one position, which is 90 degrees. It's impossible to have other position because of the design of the scooter, but the most important thing here, it's also consequence of the redesign of the motorcycle. It's the amount of space that I do have to move my legs on this scooter, and take in consideration that I'm a tall guy, I'm 1.85 m, I do weigh 93 kilograms. Why I'm saying this? Because I do have this space, but all this mass that I have interferes with the wind protection, which there is none. Okay, as you can see, there is no windscreen on this motorcycle, and since I'm a tall guy and a very heavy guy, I do a lot of wind resistance, and therefore I am not able to reach the full speed that this scooter is able to do because of that. So first thing I would do, I would buy a windscreen, which you can buy as an extra, and also you can buy hand guards as an extra for this scooter. Those are the two things I would do, so maybe I could improve a little bit the top speeds of the scooter. This one which I have here, it's the version which is keyless, which means I have the key on my pocket and I don't need the key, I just have to turn the button there, which I'll show you later when we stop the motorcycle to start the motorcycle. Okay, motorcycle, scooter, doesn't matter when I stop it. And there's just one little thing which is different from this one, from the one I'm riding, from the ones that will be available for you when you buy it, which is the top case. This top case here, it's still you still need the key to open it. The versions that will be sold in Portugal will come with the top case, which is keyless also, so you will have a button to open the top case. That's the main difference between this one that I have at the moment and the ones that you're gonna buy if you go to the Honda dealership. So the rest, everything will be exactly the same, specifications and everything else. What else? Top speeds. I was able to do 110 kilometers. Again, like I said, windy conditions, tall guy and everything, so it can go a little bit faster, but I didn't have the proper conditions to do those speeds. So keep that in mind whenever you're watching this review, that wind conditions do affect the way I ride and the speeds I am able to give with this scooter. And basically this is it, guys. Riding the scooter, woohoo, it's fun. It's a really nice for the everyday commute. If you want to see in my Portuguese review me riding in the middle of the traffic, you can see how it handles. It's very nice. And let's find out the place where I can park, talk to you about the specs, and I'll see you there. Okay guys, I found this place to record the scooter, but first I want to say thank you to my partners that give me material for the channel. Basically RSW for this jacket, Luso Motos for the helmet, and Wear and Ride for the trousers that I always bring you. I'm going to remove the jacket, it's too hot, okay? I'm just going to put it here on top of the top case. And I'm going to continue with the specs of the motorcycle. Basically you have here redesigned SH125 with new tank, gas tank position. You have a new engine which is different from the previous one. The previous one was 2 valves, this one is 4 valves. It's 124 cc's, 1 cylinder, 9.2 kilowatts at 9,250 and 11.4 newtons at 6,500. What basically this means is that top speeds I was able to do with this motorcycle was around 115 kilometers an hour, and that was pushing it to the limit, okay? Since I don't have any wind protection, I don't have anything, and I'm a tall guy, heavy guy, that's what I was able to do. But for me, comfortable speeds would be around 105, 110, so we don't have to be always on the limit with the motorcycle or the scooter, okay, whatever. And it's something that I really don't like, is being always able to ride in the limits of the scooters, of the motorcycles. It's not always a good thing. As you can see, we have central stand. We also have a side stand, which is here. Here we have the foot pegs for the pillion. And since we are here on the back, I'll start with the back. We have double shock absorber, which we have 5 preload positions. And this shock absorber was redesigned the position so it gives more comfortable for the pillion and for the rider. 240 millimeter disc, 120/80 16 tire, so it's a 16 tire, it's a tall scooter. And everything here it's LED, which also here and on the front everything is LED. And we have here this top case, and now I will remove the jacket. And I have all this space where I can store all my things, which is nice. And we just close it, and basically that's it. Moving on to the front, we have full LEDs, like I said. We have the daylights here. We have the suspension, 32 millimeters diameter, 240 millimeter disc, and we have 180/16 tire on the front. They are both from Michelin. I'm at this moment, I'm like 70 or 60 or 70 kilometers away from my house, and I came with this scooter and I did a really nice trip. I did highways, I did secondary roads, and I've been enjoying the scooter very much. Of course, I know the limitations of the scooter, the speeds and all those things, so I have to take that in consideration. But having that in consideration, I do like the way it performs, because I was able to come in a nice speed on the highway around 100, 110, which is nice. The top speed on the highway it's 120, so it was nice. In the secondary roads, I was able to overtake cars more easily with this new engine, which is a little bit more powerful. They say it's a little bit more economic, but I don't know if I will have time to see how much it spends. It depends if I'm going to ride tomorrow or not, but that's another issue. And one thing that I forgot to mention is that now I'm going to put the jacket here. Is that this bike works with keyless. It's the keyless version. So basically I just have to have these keys on my pocket, and with these keys I will be able to open the top case, use this knob here to open the fuel tank, the seat, and start the motorcycle. So it's quite easily. You just push down, twist once to the right, and you use this button either up where you open the fuel, or down where you open the seat. And once you have the seat opened, you have storage for a big helmet here, and you have storage for some gloves or something smaller on this side. It takes a full helmet, so it's very important, this information. Some things that I don't like here is that we don't have a spring to support the seat, and you don't have any presence lights when you open it. I'm not seeing it. No, we don't have, but we do have a USB charger there, which is important if you want to charge something. So whenever you close, you have to pay attention to support the seat and put it back. And let me close the fuel cap. And now if you twist another again to the right, it will release the motorcycle, and now you just have to press one brake and press the ignition to start. Of course it did not start because I have the side stand down, and basically this is it. We have here the hook. Like I said, we have the fuel tank here underneath your feet, and the motorcycle, the seat height, it's around 799 millimeters, which means, I hope this thing doesn't fall down. I'm just going to put it down here so it doesn't fall down, and which means that I am able to reach the floor without any major issues. As you can see, nothing much. If I was a shorter person, I would move a little bit forward and still reach the floor without problems. And the bike only weighs around 133 kilograms, so it's a very light motorcycle. Only thing you have to take in consideration is the riding position. You just have this one. You cannot stretch the legs or do anything, so this is the riding position that you have. I'm just going to put the central stand again, just one moment, and so I can show you. And you have to ride all the way like this, but I do have clearance, I do have a lot of space, so it is okay, it doesn't bother me that much. Having said this, guys, the big differences between this version and the previous version are some configuration on the chassis that have changed. Also the engine, which is better now, it's Euro 5 compliant. And I just realized that there was something that I forgot to tell you, which is that you can find this in 4 colors. I'm gonna catch my notes because I want to say exactly the colors as they sell them, which is Pearl Cool White, which is this one, and you have Pearl Night Star Black, and you have Timeless Grey Metallic, and then you have Pearl Splendor Red. Those are the colors, which is basically black, white, red and grey. But I wanted to say exactly the same colors as they sell it, so you have those references. And this is it. I really hope that you like this review. Please don't forget, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell below, follow my other networks, and I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye! Chega.